What is up, my home skillets? Last week's videos got two of the videos, day 1 and day 2, probably because I didn't tag day 3 as well, got over 120 or 130 views each. One of them is like 155, the other one's at like 130 something, and then day 3 is at I think 40 or 50, something like that. Thank you guys so much for, checking those videos out. I had a blast at the Comic-Con. That was great. Loved it. So today, what I'm going to be doing, since Fizzer's fork seals are basically shattered, or not shattered, but out, and the front brake's not working all that well, I'm actually going to start taking Fizzer apart. I'm going to start busting her down, taking things off, shining lights in your faces. But I'm going to start taking her apart today. Not sure how far I'm going to go or get. But I'm going to start doing that so that I can get her ready to turn into a go-kart. Still got cancel insurance and everything on her. And junker title. Stuff like that. Also, I got to figure out what I'm going to do as far as a replacement bike. Not 100% sure yet. Last night I took one of my guns over to a buddy of mine as collateral for a little loan that I took out with him because I'm running short on funds and I don't want to go negative in my bank account. So I had to do that. First world problems. So anyway, I'm going to go and take that apart. Mini Rook is with his mother right now. And yeah, I streamed for a little bit this morning with Hitman Hardy, and DJ Hacks was playing, but he wasn't streaming. Shame on you, Hacks. So I streamed a little bit this morning. It was fun. Had fun on it. Black Ops 3. And yeah, made some new graphics and stuff for the channel. The new YouTube banner, I made that. I might change it around a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure. I change my graphics all the time, mainly because I'm just trying to improve and trying to make things better. So I'm gonna go out to the garage. I'm gonna take y'all with me. Had to turn the radio down. Move the car out. Now I just got to move Fizzer over here. But look at this. There's a spider that I killed the other day. Look how big that thing was. There's my finger right next to it. That thing was huge. Scared shit out of me. I was like, ah, there's a spider there. I mean, it just scared me like initially. I was like, whoa, spider. And then I was like, oh, he wasn't moving, so I killed him. But time to start taking some shit apart. There's the windshield, the side plastic, the back plastic, the seats, the tank, and it hurts to do this. There's Fizzer, or at least what's left of her. I'm not the happiest person in the world right now. I don't know. But hopefully she'll make an awesome go-kart and I'll find a new bike. Okay, so I've decided to stop right there. If I want to ride her around, all I have to do is put a battery in her, which the battery's still good. I just took it out. And so yeah, that's all I have to do for that. But I'm gonna go back inside. So I decided to play some Black Ops offline, no stream, no nothing. Ended up running into the design team leader for Noble Esports. Played a couple matches with him. Went beast mode on one and got wrecked on the other. And then I went out and checked the mail because it's Saturday. We get post on Saturday. And I forgot. And look what came in. This is pretty cool. My business cards. Little Moo business cards. I designed that, put that on there. And then, of course, my logo and all that stuff. So all my little information and stuff. So grab a couple of these and start spamming people. Comes in a nice little box too. Little Moo box. But I got my cards from moo.com. They just do business cards and whatnot. They've got a lot of really good deals, really neat cards. I think those little ones will be better because it's less, it's not the usual or the normal business card that that you get. I don't know what happened with my neighbors outside, but there were two dogs fighting. They owned the two dogs and they were fighting in the middle of the street. They're sitting there beating their dogs and trying to get them to break up and everything. I came inside and grabbed my field jacket from the army because, it's thick enough. Dogs would have a harder time biting through it. And I was going to run out there and break up the fight. And by the time I got out there, they were already broken up and stuff. And then the neighbor's sitting there saying, they got the taste of blood. And I'm like, nah, it's a myth. And then they said, they're pit bulls, they snap. And I'm like, nah, it's a myth too. It's all in how they're brought up. And it was in the crack house across the street. So it's how they're brought up. So I'm going to go grab me something to eat. Okay, so I ended up playing video games for a little bit. Played a little bit more with hacks. And I almost showed y'all my Class A uniform because it was Veterans Day and I wore it on stream one day. And if y'all want to know what my rank was when I got out, it was Specialist. The reason I'm covering that up is because it's got my name on it. So hopefully it's not in the rest of the video. If it is, I'll probably edited it out. So anyway, I'm headed to bed and I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, so it is, I don't know, 2 o'clock. I pretty much just got up. I went to bed last night at like 11 or 12, which is really early for me on a Saturday night. Or was it 1? I don't know. All I know is I was awake until 6 o'clock this morning because of heartburn. I got up and went to the gas station, got me some chocolate milk so I could drink it because it actually helps me sleep. Not just, chocolate milk, just milk in general, but I can't really drink regular milk just because it's the bland taste. I can drink water all day long and it doesn't have a taste. But milk, just like the taste of it, I don't know. I have to have chocolate in it. So I'm getting my laundry together to take over to Mom's. I got to go pick Mini Rook up because he's at his other grandmother's work or whatever. I don't know why, but we'll stop over there, pick him up, and yeah, it's going to be a boring day. Probably going to end the vlog early because nothing really is going to go on. If I'm back early enough, I might stream. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I have really neglected my vlogging duties today. So I picked Mini Rook up. There he is.
Yay!
We went to Qdoba and ate and dropped laundry off at Mom's, filled her truck up with gas and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have been doing today. Just kind of enjoying the nice weather. It's a nice warm little day out here. And yes, I'm in the Skittle. So there's that. I'm gonna head home and yeah, probably strum it up, not sure. Well, we're home. I'm actually going to see if I can find a way to move my drum set over there somewhere. Possibly, I don't know. I'll try to figure out something. I'm gonna try to clean up a bit more. It's been working great, the streams with the green screen here, my lights over there. I've had a couple issues, with light spill and stuff, having some hot spots on the green screen, which is the hardest part about working with one of those, is the hot spots. You got to make sure that the light is diffused some soft boxes would be best, but those are really, really hot. So what I did for a little while, and this is a trick that some of you all can use, is you can actually take and put, take a paper towel and tape it on the top and just let it hang over. And that'll actually diffuse the white light without changing the color or anything like that. So make sure it's a solid white paper towel, and you should be able to diffuse the light perfectly that way. So I'm gonna work on the living room a little bit / studio, and see if I can clean it up. Alright, so pretty boring Sunday. I have moved some things around, not much, but I moved my drum set from over there, which I have my guitar sitting there now. I always had a musical instrument sitting there. How does that work? But now I've got the drum set here, which if I show you in OBS, I'm actually watching Del Florige now, or whatever his name is. But you can see the drum set in the background. Well, if I move, you can see the drum set. So guys, the way this is going to work, I just got a battery notification on my gear. Yay! Oh, where'd I go? Where'd I go? I'm right there. So anyway, having some fun with camera reception, I guess. I'm actually going to end it right here because, well, there's nothing really going on. It's just me just doing whatever. So, plus I gotta edit this. I'm probably gonna edit some of this out. So, I don't know. I'm bored. I don't have anything to do. I told Mini Rick to clean his room, and he didn't. Shocking. He fell asleep while he was doing it. But anyway, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that sub button. That's the only sub button I've got so far. I'm trying to get one on a Twitch, but few and far between. If y'all want to follow my other medias, follow me on Twitter at Rookzer. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Rookzer. You'll find me. The name is the same everywhere you go, as you'll see in the previous video screen or scene, whatever you want to call it. But as usual, guys, I will see you guys online. Peace! I'm actually thinking about doing the Wizard World Gaming Con coming in March, I believe. It's going to be down in Atlanta, Georgia. Travel costs, just traveling down there and back, would be roughly about 80 or 100 bucks. I'm guessing